Hey y'all, welcome to Back to Basics with Crystal. So I'm here on the ground again, and I'm over here with my gherkin style cucumbers. These are unfortunately the only cucumbers I have so far this year. I tried a few different varieties from a few different non-trusting or non-knowing sources for seeds, and I did not have very good germination rates, so I'm having to start over with different seeds. Our pollinators are hard at work this morning, but I wanted to bring you guys in, and I wanted to show you from the very beginning what we do to keep our, look at that, I love that. Sorry, I'm distracted by the bees. Aren't they fabulous? They don't bother me, I don't bother them. The only time I get stung out here is when they decide to land on me, but I love that. They just hop from bloom to bloom, and they're just doing their job for me. I love it. Anyway, sorry I got distracted by the bee. Okay, so last year I did a video on suckers. I had no idea that cucumbers have suckers. I had no idea that tomatoes have suckers. And I was having a problem with my pollinators not being able to get in and do their job, and I was having a hard time harvesting. I was having a hard time last year. It was kind of a bittersweet problem, you know? So this year I've taken advantage of a little bit of knowledge that I gained last year, and I started pruning back everything pretty young, pretty early. And so I wanted to show you guys, I'm getting ready to come in here now that these plants are a little bit taller. I'm going to come in, and just like I did my tomato plants, we're going to take out the lower leaves. We're going to take out the lower leaves. That way the plant can breathe, and you don't have bottom rot or anything like that. All the stuff I saw last year. Ah! Nacho's jumping on me. See? See? Nacho's jumping on me. Okay, stop. Okay, so how do we identify a sucker and fruit? It's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same as a tomato plant. Sorry that, guys. Yellow cactus, fine. Okay, so just like a tomato, you want to find the main stem, okay? Once you find the main stem, on the main stem, you'll have the leaf, okay? So you've got the main stem, the leaf. Here is your fruit production right here. Unlike the tomato, they actually grow in that armpit, okay? So there is your fruit production. This is a male bloom right here, and it looks like we're going to have a female bloom come out right there. Kind of hard to tell right now, but they have both male and female blooms. Now if you look over on this side right here, there is your sucker, and you see it's all growing in that same armpit. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to snap this guy off. He's small enough, he should come right off, and there you go. This is your sucker. I have heard rumors that you can plant these. I've tried a couple of times and I've failed every single time. So that's how we identify our suckers from our fruit. And now you can see, now we've got great airflow. This plant will then put energy into the bloom. Okay, let's see if I can find you another one real quick that I can get to really easy. I think this is a good example right here. So you've got the main stem. Oh, sorry. I was looking someplace else. You've got the main stem right here. Here's your leaf right here. You can see? There's the leaf. Okay, so here, right here, here is going to be your fruit production right there. If you look on the other side back here, this is your sucker. It is small, but it is a sucker. And we're just going to pinch that right off. And just like that, it comes right off. Now, unlike tomatoes, once you pinch the suckers off, they will not grow back. At least I have not seen them grow back. But tomatoes, they will for sure grow back. For sure. Now, since this is a gherkin style cucumber, this is fully grown. And we have been enjoying these. This is a fully grown. This is actually probably too big, but it's still nice and firm. This is a great little pickling cucumber. We are really enjoying these. I grew these last year, but I only got a handful of cucumbers because they were just growing too much foliage. So here's another one right here. Can you see that? And of course, you could pick them at any size you want. And so I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to take off all the bottom leaves and I'll show you guys. Look, there's another cucumber right there. You guys see that? Or is a leaf in the way? I'm going to pick these. We don't have enough to pickle yet, but we're definitely enjoying them. We will be continue to add these to our garden. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to trim these up real quick and bring you back after I'm done. As you can see, we're all done, and now you can see the ground. Now I know you see a couple of low-lying leaves. See a big old pile of cucumbers over there. But I know you see a couple of low-lying leaves, and that's because that plant is a really small plant, and I did not want to strip it completely of all of its leaves. So those leaves will stay there until the plant gets a little bit taller. You can see lots of blooms, both male and female. And the best part is you can see sunlight shining through, meaning that everything down here will dry out. We don't have to worry about mildew, mold, nothing like that. And since I've been pruning these for the last couple of weeks, at first I trimmed off all of the lower blooms. And then it was like the next day they bloomed again. And I trimmed off again and they bloomed again. Then I started trimming the tops and they just continued to bloom. I'm sorry, I didn't trim the tops. I've been trimming all the suckers off and they've just been continuing to grow. So if this looks drastic and it looks scary, and I've gone from very full plants to kind of, I don't know, semi-sticks, it's okay because your plants like it. They like it. They will continue to bloom, continue to give you cucumbers. So anyway, that is it for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I hope you implement some of these new things into your own garden. It looks scary, but trust me, it's not. It's not. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm using these clips on vines, it's because I want to train them to go up. I want to train them to do a certain thing. I don't want them to willy-nilly go where they want. I want them to go one certain direction. So anyway, these plants are about 3 foot tall now, and they will just continue to grow, and I will continue to let them grow, and I'll keep picking their fruits, and I'm not going to let anything turn yellow as long as I can help it, because once you start letting your fruits turn yellow, that indicates to the plant that it has done its job. It has put off fruit that has now gone to seed, and it can die back. You don't want it to die back. You want it to keep giving you fruit all summer long. So keep picking, keep pruning, and until we talk again, y'all have a blessed day. Bye now. I always make such a big mess when I come out here. You can always tell I've been out here. Chop and drop, y'all. Chop and drop.